What's up, everybody? This is DCB Toys here, back here with a Mattel, Disney Pixar Cars 3 Diecast review, which I haven't said that line in a minute. Today we're going to be taking a look at Cars 3 Todd Marcus, who is racing for No Stall, which we'll talk about the company, what it means for No Stall in the Cars universe, of course. But anyway, once we talk about that, this guy right here, one of the rarest diecast cars for Mattel. His release, he was only made in China, and he was on May 1st. But wait, he was kind of like a first look, but they didn't show it as a first look for, for this one. It was only for, I think it was that Rusty's Racing Center, Lemmy Queen. I think that was the first look, if I'm not mistaken. But Todd and another racer, which is the Rev and Go, Cars 3 Star Car Racer, both of them was in there that hasn't been released. Well, actually Todd been released, but we'll talk about that. But both of them was in that pack. It was an 11 pack that was exclusive to Target that was released on May 1st, of course. Like all Disney Pixar Cars 3 diecast racer, not releases, but diecast been released on May 1st of 2017. Yes. But anyway, Todd did got released again, I think it was last year, in that Walmart exclusive 5-pack with, Vietnam versions, of course. But yeah, but anyhow. That's enough about that. And, of course, you know what it is. Let's throw some pictures where he appeared in Cars 3, of course. Of course, he's... Oh, my bad. Of course, he's a background racer. Of course, he didn't speak. He was just there. And, yeah, of course, he does get replaced by the No Star Racer next gen name, Jonas Carvers, which I do have him, which we'll talk about his review soon. Yes, it's very, very, very soon. But damn, I hit my finger on the table. But anyway, he got replaced by Jonas Carvers in Cars 3. But towards the end, he was shown. But during those years, he was the Cars 1 racer as well. Like I said, through all the Kyle Weathers body buck. There was if my bad. If any of these in these Kyle Weathers body buck, they will be the racers from Cars 1 to Cars 3. So yeah. Except for Terry Cargas, which we'll talk about in his review. But anywho, yeah, he got replaced. He was in Cars 1. He was Cars 1 racer as well. And he was in that, what's it called? In this video game called Cars Fast as Lightning. He did have some speaking lines in that. And he has some good color scheme, well, color paint jobs as well. So, yeah. If you have played it or haven't played it, you can still play it. But I don't think you can really play it like for new people who didn't get a chance to do it. I think I can. Yeah, I think I can. But if you did download in the past, you can get it again. But if you never played it and downloaded it, I don't think you can really get it now. But anyway, and also that Cars 1 racer for Todd Marcus, he did have some releases as well, and then a Thailand releases again, and Vietnam, I think, if I'm not mistaken. But anyway, enough about that. Let's just get on to the review. And also, here's a screenshot of what his no style is. You can pause to read if you want to. Well, bam. And yeah, this is get on to review, of course. Like I said, whoa, you saw that? Y'all saw that? Y'all saw that? I caught it. I caught Todd. But anywho, you can see on this hood, which I wish I could compare it to the original release of Todd Marcus from Cars 1, which his font is kind of similar. Like, he does have some similar designs from his Cars 1 counterpart, but instead it's blue and different kinds of blues. It's more red and black and white. That's it. But on this, so you can see no style. On the background, you can see the checkerboard, which is nice, which it did carry over to the next gen racers. Well, you can see on his bumper here, of course, you can see his headlights, grill, and you can see his number is 123 in small numbering. You can see he's smiling. You can see all of, well, some of the Kyle Weathers body buck. They will have their eyes like slanted to the left, and with a different, they will change up the eyebrows as well, which we'll compare some of it shortly because I got one to compare it with. As you can see, I really do like his designs. His Cars 3 designs. At first, I was not gonna like it at first, back in 2016, because it was just crazy. We'll talk about that, but once we get to the next gens, of course. But I really, at first, I did not like his designs, this new look for him. But after, a couple of years when I got him as well, and over the years as well, I really started like, I did like this character. Like, I really did like his designs once I had them, which was back in 2018. So that was years ago, so yeah. But yeah, you can see on his fender here, it says Lightyear. You can see this nice baby turquoise blue. He has some dark blue as well. And I like the rims. The rims look so good. At least, I'm glad they didn't go with like what Pixar as well. They didn't go with black rims with some Lightyear tires. Instead, they got a white trim with some dark blue rims with the Lightyear tires on it. That is so perfection right there. Of course, you can see his contingency sponsors, of course, which is Piston Cup, finally, Revolting, RPM, Nitro 8, Octane, and Clutch 8. You can see the red arrow to indicate for pit crews to lift him up to change his tires and give him some gas, of course. I really do like how it's two tones of red. Well, you can see the red on his body just a little bit. It's like an orange red kind of, but then right here it goes like a dark bloody red. And of course you can see the checkerboard on the dark blue, that phase, which just looks so good. I like his designs. One of my favorite stock car racers from Cars 3. Of course you can see his number again in big font. In white is 123. You can see the exhaust pipe, which is both sides actually. Yeah. I really do like his hood. You can see his number again, and you can see it. The light blue fades into like a darker blue-ish on his roof. You can see his window bars. You can see it goes to there, and then leads to like a dark. It's just, the colors is all over the place, which is really good. And you can see the same pattern as I said before for the checkerboard, of course. No stall right here. You can see his gas cap. And I really do like how it comes back here. Like, the color on his sides comes back, which is really good. You can see on the back, you can see no stall. You can see his tail lights. You can see the camera here to indicate, record shots of the racing. You can see I has a little chip right there, which it been there since 2018 once I got him. Which I don't really care, because I'm gonna move on to a new hobby, which I used to, if you haven't know, well, you already know now, but I used to collect cars back in 2017, so yeah. Here we got his number again, 123, same side, so yeah. And of course, here's the base if you're really interested. Let me zoom out. made in China, so I forgot what date it was this diecast was made. So yeah, and my final thoughts before we get to comparisons. Well, I'll do my comparisons first, then I should bring out my past reviews for these Cow Weathers body buck. Of course, as you can see, we got 4 already. We bringing them out. We bringing these decent cars out. So yeah, as you can see, for Paunchy and Todd, you can see their eyebrows expressions kind of similar but different at the same time. Like you can see how his eyebrows from the bottom rises up while the bottom's low. Of course, while these 2 expressions, they just looking straight forward, ready to race, while the others just looking on the side to see who's passing them, of course. But here's all of them that I reviewed in the past below, which you can check on my channel to watch those reviews. But yeah, that'll be it for Todd Marcus, of course. Let me know in the comments below what you think about this guy. And yeah, I feel like we'll get to next gen. We will have real comparisons between Todd and Jonas. But yeah, this will be TCB Toys out with a bang video.